Okay, so for anybody interested, I'm just going to do a little walk around video of this Travelall. Maybe answer some questions if anybody has any. So when I got this Travelall, it is a 1973 Travelall International. There was no drivetrain in it, just the body. It was pretty rusted out, so done a bunch of rust repair on it, and I had a donor vehicle of an 86 K10 Chevy truck, 4-wheel drive, so that's where everything came from for this. So the front axle, the rear axle, the engine, transfer case, transmission, all from an 86 K10. Let's see if I can open this. Need two hands here. Okay, so just a 305 engine, transmission. I'm not 100% if it's the Turbo 400. Anyway, I didn't dress it up or anything. It needs a new cable going to the starter because it's got some tape. It's just sitting on here. Not the safest, but I might shorten that up here soon. Belt squeals, need to put a new fan belt on, which I can do that. Carburetor, still just the original. I didn't open it up. The only thing I did was I put a manual choke on it, the kit from Amazon. I put the power brakes from the Chevy in this, still manual steering. Radiators from the Chevy. Let's see, so rust repair, there's a little bit there. I did around wheel wells on both sides. I mean, I wasn't going for perfection. This is going to be a clear coated rat rod for me. Lower quarters, I didn't go behind the bumper yet. I didn't pull the bumper off, so same thing on passenger side, lower quarters, wheel wells, nothing down there. The floors, I did, let's see now, this is new, this is original. There's a little bit of a rust hole there, a little bit there, new. So just this side was just this square and this for there's a bar from the Chevy drivetrain. The shifter is from, I don't know what year, but a Mercury car, which is what I found at the scrapyard. Put these gauges in because none of that's working. This got a hole in it, so it's not hooked up right now. It had 40 to 50 psi, about 40 probably, mostly, maybe 30 when it was warm. Back, I got replaced this here, this piece here, put the seat belts in. Seats definitely need some work. Seat belts are in the back here. This all hinges like it's supposed to. This seat flips up, this one lays down. Made some latches for this because this originally didn't have a back seat in it. The floor came all the way up level here, like this high. There's no back seat. I got this seat, put it in. Spare tire area, I don't have this cover. It's not terrible. I didn't do anything in that one. The gas tank side is similar. I had to replace some of this here on the gas tank side. Yeah, I used it for a hockey rig in the winter, just around the corner. So the gas tank's in here. The bottom part of the gas tank was rust, had pinholes in it, so I cut that off welded a flat piece of steel on it, capped it. I tacked the bottom of the tank back on so it still sits in there like it's supposed to. All the exterior lights work. I've got them all wired up. All except for the backup lights are not hooked up. Signals, side markers, high-low beams, running lights. This one, all of this is new on the floor. This is original, so I came here, there, this all the way over here. There's still a hole here I didn't finish. Same thing on this side. Under this rail is all new on front and back, both sides. You can see it here, weld there, it's all new. There's a little bit more work that could be done in there. A little bit thin there. But yeah, replace that. And underneath, I think the worst still is the bottom of the rockers. I didn't get carried away with that yet. So right there, you can see it. Anyway, there's a bit of a hole there. This is a new piece because I needed to do that to weld the floor piece to it. And that's a seat belt bolt. So yeah, floor, seat bolts, and yeah, and there's the cross member and the transmission and the transfer case. Drive shaft I did myself, so no guarantees. I shortened it. I haven't noticed a problem, but again, I've only probably got it up to 70 kilometers an hour maybe. New shocks, new brakes inside the drums, new calipers on the front. Bottoms of the doors are not, they're rusty, but there's no holes. So that's kind of the walk around. Now I haven't driven this for a couple months, so we'll just fire it up. Hopefully the battery's good. It usually starts up pretty good. You just pump it a few times. These are the right keys. Here's the key. Still has an international key, IH, on it. This knob is kind of loose. It can come off out of the tack. It works. Got a full new wiring harness, but haven't quite dialed in the wiring for these gauges yet. So pump it. While you're pumping it, pull the choke out, because the choke comes all the way out when you're at full throttle. So pumped it a couple times. I'll pump it a couple more times. Oh, I know why, because I didn't put the choke in. Yeah, I forgot. So as soon as it starts, you got to push the choke back in, and then it stays running fine. And yes, there's that belt squealing. Push the choke in. Let that belt warm up. There it goes. Shut off. Choke right there. Yeah, so I forgot. It's been a while I drove it, yeah. So you pump it a few times, pull the choke out, fire it up, and then immediately push the choke in 2/3 of the way, or all the way. There's reverse, neutral, drive. It's still cold, give it a little extra choke. I'm going to go the other way because I don't know how much fuel I have in here, so at least if I run out, I'm close to home. Fuel gauge doesn't work either. The wires are hooked up. Rattles and stuff. Let's see if I turn around here. Find someone's driveway to turn around in. Again, no power steering. Place manual steering. There we go. I'm gonna check. There's something rattling down there somewhere in there. Needs a windshield. There it is. You know, the only thing I can think of right offhand for the rattling is fender. No, I don't know. I thought maybe it was this bushing in here. Maybe it's U-joints on that. That shouldn't be spinning unless I'm in four-wheel drive. I don't know. There might be a rattle under there somewhere, but so that is just a little walk around.